Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of Rod Slinger Fishing. Hey, this is going to be a DIY issue. We're going to learn today on how to change the oil in your 115 horsepower Mercury. It's probably going to be the same for all Mercury motors, outboards. This is a 4-stroke, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So stay tuned, and here we go. Oh yeah. Alright guys, so I'll put the picture here of what we ordered so you can see what we ordered from Wholesale Marine. This was a DIY, do-it-yourself kit on Mercury outboards for changing your oil. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So this just arrived today. It took about 2 days for the Wholesale Marine to get it to me. Let me just show you what's in the package here. So let's just open these up. If I can get that open, we'll do this. Never cut towards yourself like I just did. Anyway, here we go. Let's see what we got. Oh, they sent me a happy with the service card here. I don't know what that is. Oh man, a box in a box. Let's see what we got here. Pull this out. Oh. All right, here we go. You can see this is for a 115 horsepower EFI. It's got your oil. It's got your filter. It's got your seal. It's got everything in this one box. So came directly from Mercury. Like I said, I ordered it from Wholesale Marine. And then inside the box, you just open it up and you probably got all the materials I just said. Yes, you got your oil. You want to use that 25W. That's what they recommend. And then you want to use your oil filter, and the seal is in here. So yes. So anyway, I got everything that I'm gonna need ready to go. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna get the boat, and then we're gonna run through the whole process of changing our oil. So here we go. Hey guys, I'm over here at the boat, and I told you I was gonna change the oil in my Mercury 115. This is a 4-stroke EFI Mercury 115. And I got the oil change kit. I showed you that as far as what I got through the Wholesale Marine. And anyway, I'm over here at the boat and going to do the maintenance on it and change the oil. So this is the first time I've ever done this, so hopefully everything goes well, and we will see. So let's get started. So first and foremost, you got to raise your motor, and then it says what you need to do is turn your wheel so that it goes sideways so that the oil drain is pointing downwards. So hold on, let me turn the motor and we'll get that going. It takes an 18 millimeter. I don't know if you can see that on the side of my tool here. I already got my 18 millimeter ready to go. So basically we're going to take this on here. We are going to open this up. Man, that's on there pretty tight. I don't know how fast this stuff drains. But I've got my, you can see I've got my drain pan down here. Let's see how fast this thing drains. I don't know if it's going to pop out, but here we go. Let's see. This is all learning for all of us, so here we go. Well, it's learning for me anyway. Okay, here we go. There we go. Then we'll put that plug back in. Actually, what we're going to have to do, you can see the plug here. You can see here, it's got a seal. This is a crush seal, and you want to take that seal off, because what you want to do is you got to replace that seal. In the kit I bought, as I told you, that 4-stroke outboard kit, it came with a replacement seal. We've got our new seal here, our crush seal. We're going to put that on here as well, and we're going to get this thing cranked back on. Basically, we're just going to take this plug
We're going to go around and round here, hand tighten first. I always like to do that hand tighten reverse and then pop it in. So now it's going in. You want to tighten this down. Alright. I'm just going to hand tighten it, as you can see. Hopefully you can see that. So now we're hand tightened down.
We'll tighten it till it's down, and then you want to tighten it another quarter of a turn. So now we got that tightened back up. So now we should be good. Now we got to lower the motor. We expose our motor.
Open her up where we can get this oil
pan or this oil filter off. Clamp it down.
Oil filter. You see it's the same one. I always like to check the part numbers. 8776 1K01. I'll put that down there as well so you guys can see. And set that off to the side. We want to take our rubber off of here. And then what you want to do is you want to put a little coat of oil around the outside of this. And then we'll be ready to rock and roll with getting this thing installed. So fresh oil around that seal. I'm just doing it best way I know how with some clean oil. You just want to kind of coat, just a light coat around that filter. I'm gonna put a little bit more. I'm just doing it that way because it seems to be the easiest way to get some on there. Anyway, now I've got a good coat on there. Now all you want to do is you're going to lock the hand off. And we're going to put this filter on, just like the other one came off. Okay, that's tight. And that's good right there. Pop this off. And set it off to the side. We need 4 or 5 quarts of oil, so we're going to put that in there. This is the easy part. Pour the oil in. A lot different color than what came out. It had been a while since I've changed the oil, so I'm glad I'm getting this done. This is very important. Just like in a car, you want to make sure that you're changing your oil pretty often. They say about every 100 hours on a marine motor. All right, now we're going to check our dipstick here. Pull it out. You can see the line where you want to have it is in this section here. That would be full. So let's just see. This is checking it when it's cold. Seated in there. You can see I got it seated. Now pull her out. Oh yeah. So anyway, the oil looks good. It looks clean. It's full. This is tight. Our drain plug over here is tight.
So now what we got to do is we got to run her down to the lake and crank her up for just a couple minutes. Check that oil again. Let that oil run through it. And guys, I think we'll be ready to rock and roll. So, hey, that was a pretty easy task. I just changed the oil in my Mercury 115. All right, guys, I ran down to the lake and started it up. Let her run for 2 or 3 minutes, and then checked the oil again, and everything was fine. So, we have made an oil change on our Mercury 115 EFI 4-stroke engine today, and went ahead and replaced the fuel filters as well as the water separator filter as well. You can see those videos. I'll link those to this one down below. But anyway, love for you to check those out as well. That'll help you with all the maintenance on this Mercury motor. Also did the spark plugs on this motor once before too. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this. Hope you like my channel, subscribe, like, comment below. Let me know if this helped you out. But anyway, we just did an oil change. Now we know how to do an oil change. We know how to do a fuel filter replacement. We know how to do a water separator replacement. And we also know how to change out the spark plugs. So anyway, that's the major things I know on this boat, other than the bottom, right? And I've not dealt with changing out my lower unit filter or lower unit fuel or oil before. Maybe I'll tackle that one day, but hey, stay tuned. Thanks for everything you do for me. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, rod's bent, line's tight till we see you again. See ya.